TV. My name's Kate Woodward.
And I'm Charles Evans.
And we're here in Caerphilly near Cardiff for the penultimate leg of the Super 7 series. And what a beautiful day it is.
Now, as well as the usual teams, we have 4 new teams for today's tournament. Blues Academy, Dragons Academy, Cross Keys and Bargo. With Templars winning the last event, all the teams have got plenty to play for today. So, let's go check out the action.
I'm with Will Thomas, who has been playing the circuit with Samurai Barracudas, and at 18 he has just featured in the Wales Fearer squad last weekend playing in Lyon, and next year he has signed a contract to play for Wales Sevens. Hi Will, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, yeah.
So how do you feel having been selected for to play for Wales Sevens next year?
Oh yeah, really excited, you know, great honour to represent my country. First time I've actually represented at any level sort of thing, didn't play under 16s, anything like that, so yeah, it's a really good feeling.
So how do you feel about leaving the Super 7 circuit now, and how's it been for you?
Obviously a bit gutted. I would have wanted to play today, but you know, I played with great boys, you know, in Amsterdam, Ben Gollins and all that, and great experience, but yeah, gutted.
Do you think that playing on the Super 7 series has helped you somewhat into getting that contract with Wales?
Yeah, I think it has, definitely. You know, like I said, playing with Ben Gollins and likes of people, you know, Jack Walsh and people like that, it's helped me experience-wise, gained a lot, and yeah, it's helped me a lot.
So what are your hopes for the future? Do you see yourself featuring in the main Wales 7 side?
Yeah, obviously, you know, there's 10 tournaments including the World Cup next year, and I'd obviously like to get in, well, I'm aiming for at least 6 of those, so yeah, I'd like to play a lot next year.
Well, I wish you the best of luck for next year. Hope to see you tearing it up for Wales, and thank you very much for talking to us today.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers, Will.
Skill of the week.
Hi, I'm Will Huffu, and this is my skill of the week. There.
So we're now joined by Lou Meadows, aka Shoulder, one of the coaches for the KAMIKAZE team, and a couple of the players. So guys, how's it going today?
Yeah, it's going really well. We had a tough group. We've managed to come through it. We've got a game in about 20 minutes against Ronin. But what I'm happy to see is all the boys are doing what always KAMIKAZE sides do, and that's playing with smiles on faces. So
Carlton, what's KAMIKAZE about, and how did it start?
We started about 5 years ago in the southeast. We've grown and grown, got all players from all over the world, play all over the country. But this year we've really stepped it up. We've got a good sponsor in Assurance Synergy. They've really helped us along, and we're just looking to grow and get better and better.
Okay, fantastic. So Lou, any of your players to look out for? Any special talents we should know about?
Yeah, we've been quite lucky today in that we've got Tommy O'Flaherty, who's currently doing his A-level, so he's a right young gun, but he's someone to watch out for in the future. And Ed Hoadley as well from London Irish Academy. They've all come down to join us, and they've been tearing it up today, so definitely stars of the future for us.
Okay, fantastic. So what are your plans, what are your hopes for this tournament as one of the coaches?
As a coach, we've got a great attacking game because we've got some great backs, and defensively we just want to keep it solid, keep the ball away from the opposition, and we've got Ronin coming up in the semis, so basically just starve them with the ball, keep all the possession, and we should tear it up.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that. Good luck for today's semi-finals and the rest of the series. Well, guys, that's the KAMIKAZE team. I'm looking forward to watching these guys tear it up.
This week we come from Caerphilly RFC, where I've got the Caerphilly RFC committee on my right and the Welsh Charitables on my left. The questions are all Welsh themed this week, so I expect you to get all of them. Now what I want you to do is when you know the answer to the question, just slap your hands on your legs, all right? Okay, so are we ready? Come on, I want to hear some noise. Are we ready? Yes, come on. Okay, first question. Per square mile, Wales has the world record for the most what?
Sheep.
No, not sheep. Do you want to have a go, guys?
Castles.
That's true, yes, well done. I have a feeling someone saw my answers there, but... Next question, are we listening? Who is the patron saint of Wales?
England.
That is wrong, I'm afraid. Welsh Charitables, what is it?
David Davis.
It is, yes, and David, that's right. Next question. Where does Stacey from Gavin and Stacey live?
Barry.
Barry is correct. Now, guys, you seriously need to make up some space now, otherwise these guys are just going to take it, okay? Right, guys, this is the last question, so I need you guys to come back and get a point, or otherwise it'll be a completely clean sweep. Okay, last question. Which current Wales Sevens player has the biggest chest on the IRB circuit and is known as Peck Deck? You guys definitely got it there.
Richard Smith.
That is correct, guys. Well done. A complete clean sweep to the Welsh Charitables. Oh.
Bang bang bigger, let's rock. You don't stop. Rock your rhythm until you make your body rock. Well, so far you heard my voice and I brought two friends along. Oh yes. Oh, I love this sunshine. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I recognize these four. Oh my goodness, it's the Pascal sisters. Guys, these guys are fantastic. Okay, so for those of you that do not know, this is Sophie Pascal and this is Lucy Pascal, and these guys play for the Pig Babas. Okay, so hello ladies, how are you?
Hello. Very well, how are you?
I am Captain Coffee. I don't know if you've heard of me.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, get out. No, I'm joking. Please, come back into shot. So, you guys play for the Pig Babas. You've come down today. I see you watching the tournament. What do you think of the rugby so far?
Good. Obviously not as good as if it would be were girls here, but...
I agree. I love when the girls come here. Now, part of the original plan for this tournament series is that there's supposed to be a ladies tournament running alongside the men's. Obviously that didn't happen, so what are your thoughts about that?
A bit rubbish really. I don't really, yeah, quite upsetting, because we obviously were planning to come to the Super Sevens with force. So yeah, it would have obviously brought a bit more variety.
Okay,
yeah.
Variety is the spice of life for me. I like them blonde, I like them redhead, I like them not greenheads. Those ones are a little bit funky for my liking, but what are the Babas about?
They're an invitational team, so we've got a number of girls that come from different clubs and different regions, so it's great. Obviously we're meeting new people all the time, and we just all get together in the summer, play some sevens.
Okay,
have a good time afterwards.
I know, we will have a good time afterwards, don't you worry about that. But I know that some of the Babas have gone on to play international rugby, so you guys are obviously a very fantastic team. For those of you that don't know, this Pascal sister, whoo! I tell you, she is a regular in one of these top magazines. No, not the ones on the top shelf. She is a regular in this fantastic magazine, UK Rugby Sevens. In fact, if we turn to page 3, you see this? You see this? That's why I recognize the 4 of them when I walk past. You see this? Now, girls, can you recreate this pose? Obviously, you have to turn around, but I would love it. I would love it if you could recreate this pose for me.
This is the classic restart, Pascal restart pose. Where are you going?
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Yes. Perfect.
I got a bit of G there.
No, there's nothing wrong with a bit of G's. Ladies, thank you so much. It's so nice to see you. Mwah. Mwah. Okay, I'm taking this one off camera. Cut. Do not film this one. Do not film it.
I'm joined by Andrew Henderson, aka Hendo, and Nick Warren, who is the manager of PUPS Rugby. So guys, how have you done today?
First of all, I just want to say I feel privileged to be interviewed by someone that was going to be on Come Date with me. Got to the final, didn't quite make the cut, did we? But never mind about that. Anyway, unfortunately we lost to Samurai, who were sort of playing next to us here. Boys played pretty well. It was a bit disappointing. Sort of didn't get into them early on. Came back at them in the second half, and I was sort of really proud of the boys. But unfortunately, no cigar, as they say.
So Nick, what are the PUPS all about? Where did you start?
Started 20 years ago in Kingsale as a touring side, just enjoying the crack, and over the years it's just got better, the players have got better, but we still enjoy the social element of the sevens.
Okay, so you guys are known as a bit of a social team. You're obviously sponsored by Social Vibe. What sort of things do you guys get up to after a tournament like this?
Well, yeah, the boys, this is the first one of this series where we've sort of actually said everyone's staying down, we're all going to have a good crack tonight. I think we've got a few beers going down in the hotel room for a cheeky kangaroo court. But obviously we had Amsterdam as well this season, which has been good fun.
And Vegas.
And oh yeah, Vegas, whoops, that was good fun. But no, the pups sort of go hard when they're playing, but then afterwards like to enjoy the social side of things, definitely.
So is there anything else you've got planned coming up this year for the pups, or maybe next year that you want to talk about?
No, this year we'll be wrapped up in Caerphilly. That'll be the last tournament. That'll wrap us up till next year, and then all plans will be underway for Vegas in February.
I'm sure you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, certainly am. Retain our title.
Okay, brilliant. So it's nearing the end of the Super 7 series. As a member of the committee, how do you think it's done so far, and how do you think it can develop?
I think it's done fantastically well. I think a lot of players have been noticed that probably wouldn't have if the series wasn't on. There's plenty of ways it can develop. It's a new venture, and it's certainly on a social media networking and you know, development of the actual locations. But yeah, potentially good.
Yeah, just to add to that, sort of, I think the sort of standard's been really high this year. A lot of boys that haven't noticed sort of play before come out of their shells and play sevens. I mean, we've found some excellent new talent. We've got sort of young Alex Nyamara today, who's sort of only played the last couple of tournaments before us, but I think he's sort of going to develop into a pup. He's only young, and no, I was really impressed. I just think that as a development sort of thing, you've got sort of tournaments that everyone's well renowned for, like Bournemouth, Amsterdam, namely Caerphilly as well, where the pups sort of started. They're always good because they're almost a festival feel, and I think a lot more boys would like to see that. I mean, everyone that I've spoken to today is all staying down for the sort of social tonight in Cardiff. It's going to be a really good crack, but I'd like to see that a bit more for the sort of whole thing.
Thanks for speaking to us, guys, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the series.
Privilege. Come date with me. Watch it, everyone.
The final at Caerphilly saw the Templars take on Samurai in what was to be a real grudge match after both the teams had previously made finals during the past two legs, and Samurai had beaten the Templars in the final of the first leg in Bury St Edmunds. Whoever won this match would take the upper hand on the series, and it would then be difficult to beat them to the title. It was the Templars who were the first to score, early on with a great burst of speed to score into the post and claim the first blow. But this was to be a tight game, and Samurai was certainly not going to let Templars get the better of them early on. Samurai turned the heat up straight away and managed to score one back soon afterwards with a fumble on the ball, leaving Templars calling for a knock-on. But the try was given and Samurai evened up the score. But no sooner than they had done so, Templars reacted straight away with another score, this time coming from the simple hands and a show of pure gas from the winger to strip the Samurai defence and put one over the line. And it was to be a real game of back and forths, with Samurai tearing straight back into the Templars and determined not to be on the back foot. They then scored another try from a nice turn of pace to break the Templar ranks. The Templars took the lead into half-time, 14 points to 12, in what was becoming one of the biggest nail-biters of the season. These two heavyweights were going blow for blow with each other, and neither one looked like they were prepared to give in. The second half saw much the same story, and mistakes from knock-ons and losing possession would now be the game changer. It was Templars to capitalise on a Samurai mistake to allow them a hard-fought score. And even though the Samurai defence was strong and cover was in force, Templars battled through to take another few vital points. But Samurai came straight back at them, and with some good hard-line running, managed to score in the corner to keep themselves in the game. However, with another conversion missed, they had to settle for the 5 points, and Templars still remained in front. And again it was the Templars' turn to get one back, all the way from their own try line in fact. Showing some great running and outrageous gas, the length of the pitch try was exactly what they needed, and all they had to do now was hold on. They did, however, miss that all-important conversion. So Samurai now had to get one back urgently to stay in the game, and they did so with perhaps not the greatest style, but certainly with some strong hard running and support to power over the line and also claim a conversion. And still the Templars picked up the pace and dug deep to score another magnificent try, very similar to their last, with the winger using his legs to outrun the Samurai defence and score essential points. With the somewhat difficult conversion added, Templars now edged away slightly, but the game wasn't over yet. Samurai was still running on full and showed serious determination to pull another try back and have the last say. But it wasn't quite enough, and with the conversion missed, Samurai hadn't done enough to win the game. Templars won 33-29. And what a game it was, showing what seemed to be the two best sides in the series going at each other without anyone wanting to back down. So now the Templars secure themselves firmly at the top of the Super Series ladder, going into the final leg at Caerphilly with a great advantage. In fact now, in order to win the series, Templars need only to get past the quarter-final at Caerphilly to take the series title. But with Samurai hot on their tails, and also Apache and GD students fighting hard to stay at the top of the table, Caerphilly was certainly not going to be easy.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, we've just watched an amazing final, and the Templars have only gone and won it again. Here with the team. Guys, how do you feel? And here with, he's like the manager of the month, Rob Kane, aka The Beast. Big fella, how does it feel, buddy?
Oh, it feels amazing. Yeah, I think the boys work really hard. Obviously, it's a massive privilege, especially with some of the other teams having the backup support of Mike Friday, Tim Walsh, Russell Earnshaw, and we're only a small little team, just raising awareness for a charity, all come together, and we pulled out of the bag again.
Amazing. So, 3 events gone, 3 finals, 1-2, sitting top of the table, looking pretty good right now. What do you think the last event's going to be like?
I think it's going to be a lot of sleepless nights between now and Caerphilly. Obviously, we never imagined in our wildest dreams that we'd be leading at this stage, because there is some real quality teams there. Hopefully, you know, we carry on, we try and get out of the pool again, like we always do. The lads back up another performance, and we can do well in the knockouts again.
All right, so guys, this is what it feels like to be a winner. Guys, whose is this?
Bradley. Mine. Captain.
Was that M-I-N-E? Booyah!
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Well done, fella.
Cheers, mate.
So, guys, that's it. The winning team, Templars. Let's see what happens next week. It's all to play for, but one final thing from The Beast.
We just thank all of Caerphilly that put on a wonderful tournament. We didn't get the opportunity to thank Worthing. Some of these venues are very small, but people put a lot of heart and effort into it, and if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to play in the games. So thank you, organisers, and let's hope Caerphilly's as good as Caerphilly.
Well said. Couldn't have been said better. Guys, congratulations. Let's hear some noise.
So it's been another amazing day at the Super 7 series down here in Caerphilly.
I couldn't agree more. Kate, cracking rugby, and I can't believe it, the Templars have gone and won again. 2 out of 3. Amazing.
So Caerphilly has offered us some great rugby, some fantastic weather and some beautiful scenery here.
Well, Kate, we're done here. I'm parched, don't know about you, so let's go check out what the local brew has got to offer us. See you on the circuit.
Bye.